Chapter 8. The Reunion.
The night had never felt in such a way. The sensation was extraordinary. Minutes later, Merlin returns from the Wizards' Conference and appears to the knight. Upon returning, he realizes that the knight no longer had his armor on, that he had managed to complete his mission. To which he replies, "That's right, I did it, but this would not have been possible without the help of the squirrel and Rebecca, because thanks to them and you, Merlin, I was able to cross the different castles and finish the path of truth. Now I understand much better who I really am and what really matters. Thanks to that, I was able to get rid of this armor that became my downfall, and I hadn't noticed it." "That's right," answered Merlin. "I am happy that you have found the true meaning of your life. And tell me what you'll do now."
Of course, I will go immediately with my wife and my son to recover them and show them my change. But before that, I must clean up myself up. Okay, said the magician. Apparently, my mission here has ended. You already know the way to find yourself. Remember what you learned on this trip. I hope we don't need to see each other again. Thank you very much, Merlin, said the knight. In this way, the magician disappeared, leaving only the knight, the squirrel, and the dove. The knight, seeing who his friends were during the journey, tells them, "Well, apparently, this is where our adventure ends." That's how the animal responded. This adventure was very entertaining. However, today it comes to an end. We hope you don't forget everything what you learned, since otherwise everything will have been in vain. Of course not. This time it will be different, the knight said. I have learned my lesson. Thank you very much for everything. Both the animals and the knight left in different directions.
After the night farewell he set out to meet his son and his wife, whom he wants to see again. And after a couple of days walking through mountains and valleys, he found the castle where he used to live before his adventure with Merlin and the animals. He saw his son, and he ran to be with him. His son was scared and ran away because a man that he had never seen before was running where he was. The knight called him by his name and explained that he was his father. Christopher was confused because everybody says that his father died, but after a long explanation given by the knight, Christopher believed that he was happy and proud of his father. After that, they went with Juliet. She recognized her husband when she saw him enter by the door and crying ran to give a hug to him. She won't believe that her husband didn't wear the armor anymore. When the knight saw his wife crying, he said to her, "I'm so sorry, Juliet. You were right all the time. I was worried about my jobs and other things that I forget the thing that was really important to me. You and my son. I promise that I will never put you in a second place again." When she heard that, she stopped crying and then she smiled and felt happy that her husband was with them again.
And with a great sunset, we observe how the knight enjoys with his family, under the shade of a large tree, where a squirrel and a dove perch, and this is how their days together became very peaceful and quiet. The end.